All right. Hey, wow. It's been a while. Sorry, guys, for not updating you recently in terms of my X-Wing play. It's actually been longer for you guys than it has been for me. I made a video right around the time Saws of Gerrera came out. It was actually kind of a review of the set, and I actually didn't post it. I wasn't satisfied with the video. I wasn't happy with the content. So I stopped filming it. I got like 20 minutes of video. What sucks about that though is I went back. Let me move this out of the way. Oh, jeez. X-Wing stuff everywhere. Anyways, what sucks about the video that I made is I went back and re-watched the stuff, the content, about 3 or 4 days later, and I was so upset because I actually thought it was one of the better videos I've made for the YouTube channel for you guys. And I was like, crap. You know, here I was filming. I got about 20-30 minutes through the content to the review, and I was like, I'm not feeling it. It's just not good. Let's just cut it. I'm not satisfied. And then when I go back and look at it, I'm like, man, I wish you didn't do that. I wish you just watched your video over again and then maybe figure out a way to resplice and make it work. So I did have that video content, guys. I'm sorry. So as I said, it's actually been longer for you than it has been for me to make a video. But what I wanted to do today was 1.0 is nearly done. And we just had the store championships last week, and I got third, which I'm very, very upset about that because I actually went into the final round as the only undefeated player in the store, but we needed one more round. So I played someone who had a loss, and they beat me. And the way it worked was the person who got first lost to the person who got second, who lost to me, but I lost to first. So we all lost to each other. And based off MOV, obviously the guy got first place, and because he got first place off MOV, I don't know. It was such a heartbreak knowing that I was the only player to go into the top table as the only undefeated player at that point. I was playing something akin to my four ship rebel list that I've been flying. It was literally, guys, I actually built the list the night before, like 2 a.m. before the tournament. I was going to play the list that I played for San Francisco, which all of you should know by now. I did a little video on that. But I decided because the Saws of Gerrera is coming out, I was going to make an update to it. So I took out Ezra and I took out Rex, and I was able to fit in 2 rookie pilots using Renegade refit, and basically have 3 X-Wings, T-70 and 2 X-Wings, as well as Lorik. And I thought, you know, this is a lot of potential damage. Every ship has 3 dice, and if you fly it right, you can have some good protection using Lorik and just Pava. The rookie pilots have integrated astromech, so everyone has some sort of survivability. Flew well. I did not fly well. The list flew well. It did well almost in spite of me because I was bumping more than I was used to bumping. And I think that's because I haven't played X-Wing much in the last month and a half, 2 months. I think you guys could tell that based on the content update quality that we've had on the channel. I really strive to want to post as much stuff for you guys as possible. But I haven't done it. So I think, as I said before, I think the list was doing better in spite of me rather than based on my skill level alone. So with that being said, we all know that 1.0 is going to be coming to an end, and I wanted to kind of build a list that maybe is not the best list, maybe something that is unique or fun, that you wouldn't see at a top table, that might be the last chance I'll get to play some of these ships, at least for a little while, in their current form. So I went to the drawing board. You can't really see it, but I have it behind me on my computer, and I kind of generated a list. So I want to take a look with you guys and see if we can build this list together and tell me what you guys think about it. So let's take a look here. So here I have I wasn't sure where my stuff was, so I have 3 things of X-Wing stuff, okay? So these are more supplemental, but there's a possibility that my stuff is in there. So let's take a look in here and see what we got. So I'm looking for Imperial. I also haven't played Imperial in quite a while, so I want to play an Imperial list. And I mostly, okay, this is not it. This is all the cardboard. All right, here we go. This has some of the Imperial stuff we're looking for. So, what I wanted to do was, the first ship that I ever flew as a new player was the Phantom. So I want to play the Phantom. I want to play Whisper specifically. And I thought, how fun would it be to fly the new ship with Whisper? So got one of these. We're going to fly that. Then we were going to fly it with one of these guys as well. We'll get a better shot here in a second once I open it up. But it doesn't look like Whisper is actually in this box. So to kind of show you guys how I organize, give you an idea of kind of what my collection also looks like a little bit, is this is a Plano box. Open it up. You can kind of see I have mostly Imperial stuff in there. You've got a little larger ships in here, so these are the U-Wings down there. And I've got some large ships that don't fit where they normally go. But this is somewhat of my Imperial collection. So I know that the bottom one here, this is all Rebel. Yeah, these are all Rebels. Okay, so we don't need to look in here. So we do need to refer to our other thing. You guys might not have heard a word I just said because of the mic. So if that's muffly or quiet, I'm sorry, but I'm not reshooting it. We're going to keep going. So we have a TIE FO. Okay, this is a bunch of random small ships and some Brobots. Got 4 Brobots. It's not in there. This is this has got like all of my K-Wings. You can see there's like 5 K-Wings in there, or 4 K-Wings. I have 5 K-Wings total. Not in there. Ah, here we go. There are my other 2 Falcons. I think I have 5 total Falcons. And there are my 3 Phantoms. So we're going to pull out one of our Phantoms for our list. Oh, totally did that wrong. Okay, so we got our Phantoms. Put that guy in there. And the other one, the last one that's in this one, is just a lot more TIE Fighters, bombers, a couple of, looks like TIE Advanced, and 1 Defender is sitting in there as well. A gray Defender, not the red one. The red ones are in the other box. And I have another one of these Plano boxes. It's kind of the same, filled. And I also have, and this is just in case people are going to ask questions. I don't have to type it later. At the top of it, it's also got stuff on top, so you can see where my Ghost is in there. I've got another Falcon. This is the original Falcon is in there. 2 shuttles. So, and that's both have those. So that's that. So let's now go to the binders. Kind of talk a little bit as we're building our list. Recently just went down to Portland, which was fun, on a little vacation with the wife. Have you guys gone on any vacations? That's kind of what's been causing me to not play as much X-Wing lately, is we've been traveling so much lately that I just haven't had time. Okay, so we're going to be playing the TIE Reaper. That's this bad boy right here, the big guy. And we've got the Phantom and an FO. We're going to be playing Captain Feroff, I think. I can't remember how to say his name, but he's going to work well. So that'll be our Reaper pilot. For our FO, we've got Omega Leader, and I've actually got a really cool alternate art for that. So we got our Omega Leader. Now we just need to find Whisper. And I'm not sure if I have a Whisper alternate or not. I would be super stoked if I did have it. It's been a long time. No, I don't think I do. It's been a long time since I've pulled out anything Imperial. All right, and so we got Whisper now. So we put those down there. Okay. Let's reposition the camera so you can see more of my table, and we can take a look at some of the upgrades that we want to throw in there and go from there, and we can kind of build this list out together. And you guys can kind of think about what I see when I'm building a list and kind of the advantages and why I think that this list could be a fun list to play going into 1.0 or finishing 1.0. All right, give me a sec. Okay, I think this works. We're experimenting a little bit with some new ideas in terms of how to film something, but let's first start off with the TIE Phantom. So we have an elite pilot talent. So here we are in my elite pilot talent section of my binder. We'll kind of go through this. Whisper needs, the biggest problem with Whisper is her pilot skill value. It's 7. For her ability, you really need her to be firing first, and VI can only do so much. But it kind of makes it required that we have VI on Whisper. So we're going to go and pull out VI, and we're just going to put that right there for Whisper. Since we're still in the section over here, I have adaptability currently on Captain, whatever his name is, Faroff, whatever. I'm going to pull out adaptability now because it's right there for the Captain. And then we are running a standard Omega Leader, so he's going to have Juke. So we need to find ourselves where our Juke is. It's right here. And go ahead and put Juke on Omega Leader. So that will fill out our elite pilot talents. Next we have the modification section here. Let's move that a little bit. For modifications, we have advanced cloaking device for Whisper. That's pretty much a given for anything that's like a Phantom. So here's our advanced cloaking device. Put that there. Now we actually have a new one. Let me check something real quick. Let's see if there's another option. There's not. Okay, so there is an option here. I'll let you guys know. I think at the end of my modifications is where we're looking here. We're looking for... it's a title. That's correct. So here's one option you guys have is multi-spectral camouflage. You could put that on our Omega Leader. I don't have that on there because right now we're at 99 points. And I'm going to try to go for a bid option here. It's going to make our Whisper worth 41 points. But I really want the bid because, again, we need to try to get as best of an option to try to get us to shoot first. Now, you could try to take an aggressive bid and take something else out of there. I think, you know, I think this is the best bid that I'd want to go with on personally. So we're going to move on. We do have a crew. We have a Director Krennic crew. So I believe he is at the end of my crew pages. Here we are, Director Krennic. Oh, come on, Director. Director Krennic is going to be on here. We also have a crew on we have a crew slot here on the Phantom. Now, a very popular thing is like Rebel Captive. We don't really have the points. Now, here's something that you could take out if you wanted to. If you wanted to find yourself some more space. But what we're going to be running is Intelligence Agent. Intelligence Agent, in case none of you know, says at the start of the activation phase, choose one enemy ship at range 1 to 2. You may look at that ship's chosen maneuver. The reason I'm doing that is that we could do that just prior to us doing our decloak, so we can get a better idea of which direction we need to go to decloak based on where our opponent is moving. I think it's an old school tactic on a Phantom, not used very often anymore, but you know, hell, we're going to try it. So that's the Intelligence Agent. Director Krennic, everyone should know what that is. But we're going to be making the TIE Phantom. We're going to give it the prototype ability. Okay, so we're going to keep moving on through here. This is kind of how I build my list. I kind of take a look at all my stuff and figure out what I want. We have no droids. We're not playing Rebels, so we're going to go past those. And we have no scum stuff. And no turrets. We do have a system slot, and that is for the FO. Now, this is basically the only thing that you need on Omega Leader to make him good. Comm relay, juke. Everything else that he does is pretty much self-sufficient and done. So that will basically finish one of our ships. Comm relay, juke on Omega Leader wraps him up. He's at 26 points for that. Do we have another system slot that we want to take advantage of? I don't think so. Oh, I forgot a crew. We have 2 crew slots on... I can't believe I forgot this guy. We actually have 2 crew slots on this guy. Director Credit fills 1. We want to fill the other one with... What do we have? This guy. This is so busted in 1.0. This guy right here. The ISB Slicer. After you perform a jam action against an enemy ship, you may choose a ship at range 1 of that ship that is not jammed and assigned it 1 jam token. So we can actually jam someone, take away one of their tokens or something, and then jam them again if we want to. It's really sweet. And actually that puts the actual jam token on there and makes it so they kind of are screwed and turns on the captain's ability. So we're definitely going to put the Slicer on there. You know, I think we forgot another option that we could have put in back here. We have another modification slot. I'm kind of jumping around, guys. This is kind of what you do when you're building stuff. We have a modification slot, I believe, on here that we're not taking advantage of right now. We're not. We want lightweight frame then. Let's see if I can remember where the heck my lightweight frame is hiding. There it is. Lightweight frame. So now we've got lightweight frame. I think this wraps up the Slicer. I'm just going to take a quick look at the Reaper real quick. We've got adaptability for our elite pilot talent. We have Director Krennic. For a crew slot, our second crew slot is ISB Slicer. I'm glad I caught that. We've got lightweight frame. We just are missing a title option if they have a title, which I'm pretty sure the Reaper does have a title. So let's go ahead and zoom to our titles, which are right here. So it's probably going to be in the back, Advanced Aerions. That's what we're going for. Boom. Now he is done. So the Reaper, all squared away. So to give you guys a better picture here, we have the captain title, adaptability, our title, lightweight frame modification, ISB Slicer, Director Krennic. That's finishing that. Then we have just Whisper left. Whisper, we need a tech slot still, which will be fire control systems. We have our crew slot and intelligence agent. We have our modification with advanced cloaking device, and we have our VI. So we're just missing our tech slot, which will be a fire control system. I don't believe it's back here. No. Tech slot right here. Fire control system. We'll go ahead and push this away. I'm kind of upset about losing 1.0 because I've spent so much time organizing all my stuff and getting it ready to go. That's kind of a bummer. The last thing we need is in here. This is our cardboard. I'm not sure, to be honest, if the Reaper's cardboard is in here because I kind of got lazy on its release. This is going to be a hellhole to find anything in here right now, especially on video. I don't think I want to subject you guys to me looking through this, so we're going to stop it there. Maybe I can adjust it right here. Okay, adjust the camera. Focus. All right. Well, guys, that was building a list. I'm going to throw all that stuff in one of our little handy-dandy doodads here and get that ready to fly for tomorrow on Friday. I'll let you guys know how it goes. Again, sorry for not posting a video sooner. I wish I could get the content out quicker. It's been a really busy summer. know that I haven't forgot you, Spectre Flight boys. We're still here. We're still flying strong. Talk to you soon. See ya.